Imagine spending $40,000 on a new SUV, only to have the engine fail before you even hit 50,000 miles. That's not just frustrating, it's financially devastating. Today, we're exposing 12 vehicles that are failing early, costing owners thousands and putting drivers at real risk. These aren't rare lemons, these are patterns. And if you're shopping for a car, or someone you love is, these are the models to avoid at all costs. Let's start with a quiet disaster that's hitting families across the country. The Nissan Rogue. On the surface, it checks all the boxes. It's fuel-efficient, comfortable, and popular. But under the hood, a time bomb. The problem is its turbocharged 3-cylinder engine, the one Nissan marketed as a breakthrough in efficiency. But what they didn't advertise is just how fragile it really is. Owners are reporting complete engine failures, often before 60,000 miles. Some say the engine just shuts down while driving. Others have even reported fires. And get this, many Rogue owners have been pressured to sign non-disclosure agreements when getting repairs. That's a big red flag. If your engine dies on the freeway with your grandkids in the back, a smooth ride doesn't mean much. And this issue isn't limited to budget models. Take a look at the Infiniti QX50. It's marketed as a luxury SUV, stylish, high-tech, and premium priced. But behind the fancy badge, it's using the same engine architecture as the Rogue. The result? The same problem: poor reliability, power loss, and expensive failures. Consumer Reports consistently ranks the QX50 near the bottom of the luxury SUV class. One owner described it perfectly: "You're paying luxury prices for budget car headaches. And when something breaks, which it will, you're stuck paying luxury-level repair bills too." But Nissan and Infiniti aren't the only ones cutting corners. Ford promised adventure and off-road grit with the Bronco Sport, but owners are discovering danger instead. The 1.5-liter engine in this SUV has a serious defect: cracking fuel injectors. What does that mean? Power loss, stalling, and yes, even fires. Ford has already recalled over 500,000 vehicles for this issue, and the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration is now involved. That tells you how serious this has become. Picture driving through the mountains or on a rural road, and your engine fails or catches fire. This isn't just a design flaw, it's a safety crisis. Now let's talk trucks. The Chevrolet Silverado, once known for durability, is now facing a major problem of its own: cylinder deactivation technology. Meant to save fuel, this system is instead blowing engines. 1 in 15 Silverado and GMC Sierra owners have reported serious failures tied to this tech, and it's happening early, often under 60,000 miles. Repairs can cost $6,000 or more, and that's just the engine. These trucks are supposed to be reliable workhorses, not expensive liabilities. And if you think GM didn't know, multiple lawsuits say otherwise. Speaking of big disappointments, the Chrysler Pacifica Hybrid was supposed to be the eco-friendly minivan for families: spacious, safe, and fuel-efficient. But the reality? A dangerous mess. Owners are reporting sudden shutdowns, charging failures, and even fires, all traced back to the hybrid system. Chrysler has issued multiple recalls, but the problems keep returning. And when you're stuck on the highway with kids in the backseat and no power, you stop caring about MPG. One owner described it this way: "It's a $40,000 minivan that doesn't do the one thing it should: get us there safely." Next up, Jeep's Grand Cherokee 4xe. Their bold entry into the hybrid SUV world. It's big, it's expensive, and it's packed with tech. But under that modern exterior, big trouble. Owners are reporting battery failures, random shutdowns, and persistent electrical issues. Even in brand new vehicles, Jeep's attempted to patch the problems with software updates, but nothing seems to stick. For a vehicle that costs north of $60,000, you expect confidence, not chaos. And yet, many owners are already swearing off Jeep's hybrid lineup completely. The Jeep Wrangler is built for trails and mountain climbs, not Monday morning commutes, and that's becoming painfully obvious for owners. Sure, it looks the part, but on the road, it's a different story. The steering is vague, almost loose, especially at highway speed. That might not seem like a big deal until you're wrestling the wheel just to stay in your lane. The suspension is stiff, the ride is rough, and city driving feels like punishment. But the real issue is reliability. Owners are reporting repeated breakdowns, electrical failures, and sky-high repair costs, often before they even hit 50,000 miles. For a vehicle that's supposed to be durable and dependable, the Wrangler is falling short in ways that matter most. The Kia Telluride was once hailed as the best family SUV money could buy, but its recent track record tells a different story. Nearly 500,000 Tellurides are now under recall for a fire risk caused by a defective power seat mechanism. In some cases, the seat motor overheats and melts, even when the car is turned off. Kia's official advice: don't park it in your garage. For owners who bought the Telluride to protect their families, that warning is deeply simply unsettling. Add in electronic glitches and declining owner satisfaction, and the shine is wearing off fast. For all its early praise, the Telluride has become a cautionary tale in what happens when a good design meets poor execution. Then there's the Mitsubishi Mirage, one of the cheapest new cars on the market, and one of the most dangerous to your wallet. With just 78 horsepower, it struggles to merge safely onto highways. But power isn't its only problem. Owners report excessive brake sensitivity, recurring AC failures, and, worst of all, transmission problems that surface early. Repairs often reach into the thousands, and that's on a car that's already bare bones from the factory. Combine that with multiple airbag recalls and flimsy build quality, and it's easy to see why Mitsubishi is pulling the Mirage from the US market altogether. The Nissan Versa follows the same pattern. Low price up front, massive costs later. At under $18,000, it's tempting, especially for first-time buyers or retirees looking for something basic. But the Versa's CVT transmission has earned a brutal reputation for early failure. One industry expert said it flat out: "This car will need a new transmission. It's not a matter of if, it's when." And when that moment comes, you could be looking at a $4,000 bill on a car that might not even be worth that much anymore. The Versa is proof that cheap isn't always affordable, especially when the repairs keep coming. The Chevrolet Malibu, a longtime staple in driveways across America, is slipping fast. Once considered a safe, solid mid-size sedan, it's now racking up complaints for severe electrical issues. Owners have reported infotainment systems crashing, headlights failing, and even doors that won't unlock from the inside. Transmission problems are also showing up earlier than expected, with many failures happening before 60,000 miles. Some drivers have said it feels like the car is falling apart in slow motion. When dealership staff start advising customers to avoid the Malibu, you know something's gone seriously wrong. The Ford F-150 Hybrid was supposed to be the future of tough and efficient trucks. But for thousands of owners, it's become a high-stakes experiment gone wrong. Reports of electrical failures, battery system malfunctions, and sudden shutdowns are piling up. Some drivers lose power while towing, others while idling at a stoplight. And when something goes wrong, good luck getting a quick fix. Repairs are expensive, delays are long, and dealerships are struggling to keep up. A $1,500 bill is common, sometimes just for diagnostics. For the most trusted truck in America, this hybrid version is falling short where it counts. The Volkswagen Taos proves that even major automakers can totally misjudge their audience. This compact SUV promised efficiency and affordability, but the reality has been disappointment and regret. Its underpowered engine and slow-shifting transmission leave drivers underwhelmed. Reliability is a major concern, with owners reporting engine hesitation, rough shifting, and electronic failures all before hitting 40,000 miles. Only 38% of Taos owners said they'd buy the car again, one of the worst ratings in its class. That speaks volumes about the real-world experience. The Rivian R1T electric truck came in with bold claims, cutting-edge design, adventure-ready range, and next-gen tech. But real-world ownership tells a different story. Multiple recalls have already hit the R1T, including issues with airbags and accelerator pedals. Software glitches, suspension problems, and a lack of available service centers are leaving owners stranded, literally. Even minor repairs can take weeks due to parts shortages and limited technician availability. For a $70,000 plus electric vehicle, buyers expected a revolution. Instead, they're stuck with a high-tech truck that brakes like a beta test. These last 4 entries round out a full dozen vehicles that are failing owners before 50,000 miles. Whether it's new technology rushed to market or trusted brands cutting corners, the result is the same: breakdowns, high repair bills, and broken trust. If you're shopping for a new car, don't gamble with your money or your safety. Avoid these 12 models. They're costing drivers more than just time. They're draining bank accounts, ruining trips, and putting families at risk. And if you found this list helpful, share it. Someone you know might be about to make a $40,000 mistake. A single conversation could save them thousands. Want to know which vehicles actually do last past 200,000 miles with minimal issues? That video is on the way, packed with smart buys that truly go the distance. Until then, drive smart, drive safe, and always choose reliability over hype.